Life is full of mysteries. Some questions have answers, while others remain elusive. For centuries, humans have sought to understand the origins of life itself. The majority of scientists today believe that all life on Earth, from the simplest bacteria to the awe-inspiring complexity of the human brain, evolved from simple chemicals over billions of years. But what is meant by evolved? As we delve deeper into the mechanisms of life, some thought-provoking questions arise from our understanding of evolution. In this video, we will explore 5 of the major gaps or assumptions that challenges the theory of evolution. And along the way, we'll consider a more intuitive idea. Could intelligence have played a role in producing life on Earth? Our journey begins billions of human years ago, on a young Earth in a nascent solar system. Picture a chaotic landscape filled with volcanic activity, lightning and meteor showers, roaring seas. The basic building blocks of life, hydrogen, oxygen and carbon, swirling together in shallow waters, to the tune of the laws of the universe. But how did these elements form the first living cell? Astrobiologists believe that these chemicals through chance combined to form the first living cell, arguing that given enough time it is probable for life to emerge. But here's where the music stops, and the mystery deepens. Let's consider the following thought experiment. Imagine a warehouse filled with billions of Legos. A chaotic wind arises, sending pieces to randomly collide and form simple structures. Now imagine waiting for these Legos to randomly assemble themselves, through sheer chance and the passage of time, into a complex structure like a nuclear submarine. How long would you have to wait? Does billions of years sound long enough? What about an eternity? The truth is we can't even calculate the odds, let alone solve the problem. To create something this complex, you need more than just the right materials. You need a blueprint, a plan, and a guiding hand to assemble those pieces according to the plan. Some might argue, but a cell isn't a nuclear submarine. Indeed, it isn't. It's far more complex. The first cell had molecular motors, intricate repair mechanisms, and an astonishing ability to replicate itself, flawlessly. The level of innovation, precision, and efficiency required for these biomechanics surpasses anything humans have ever built, including the Large Hadron Collider. So, how did matter, governed by natural laws, make the leap from chemistry to biology? From non-living matter into the realm of the living? Now let's fast forward from the first spark of life to the dazzling diversity of life we see today. At the heart of every living organism on Earth, from the smallest bacterium to the largest whale, lies a molecule so profound, so elegant in its simplicity, that it takes our breath away. DNA. A double helix, twisted ladder made up of just 4 biochemical letters, A, T, C, and G. It's the blueprint that determines everything about you. Your eye color, your height, even your predisposed conditions. But here's the puzzle that has baffled scientists and philosophers for centuries. Where did these instructions come from? Imagine for a moment you stumble upon a book in a vast desert. Not just any book, but a book filled with detailed plans for building a sophisticated humanoid robot. Would you assume that this book, with all its intricate diagrams and complex equations, simply wrote itself? That the symbols and ink found their way onto the paper by pure chance? Of course not. Our intuition tells us that building anything as complex and precise as a robot must have been created by an intelligence. Now let's consider DNA again. It's not just a molecule, it's a language, a digital code, containing billions upon billions of bits of information. This information is not random. It's highly organized, arranged in a specific sequence to accurately convey a message. Did this language develop spontaneously by adding time and chance? Or is it possible that this language of life was transferred the same way we communicate language today? That is, from one intelligent mind to another, from one who develops a code to the one who uses it. The natural world is a symphony of intricate designs. From the delicate wings of a butterfly to the mighty roar of a lion, life on Earth exhibits an astounding array of complex structures. But this intricate interplay of form and function poses a significant challenge to our understanding of how life evolved. Evolutionary theory proposes that complex structures arose gradually, through small, incremental steps, each step an advantage favored by natural selection. But what about those structures that are truly marvels of biological engineering? These systems cannot function unless all the parts are present and working in harmony. Let's dive into the cell's universe to showcase nature's engineering prowess and precision. Inside of the cell, molecular machines assemble proteins, copy DNA, and transport nutrients efficiently. One of the most complex structures is the bacterial flagellum, which propels bacteria through their watery world. This microscopic marvel consists of a rotary motor, a propeller, and an assembly system. The motor spins at up to 100,000 revolutions per minute, powered by ions. Evolutionary theory suggests that this incredible machine evolved gradually, with each small step providing some advantage over its former version. But this poses a dilemma. Half a motor doesn't work. The flagellum is an irreducibly complex system, meaning remove any one component and the entire system fails. A partially formed flagellum would not provide any benefit to the bacterium. Consider also that cells contain complex machines that build and copy DNA with stunning precision. But what's the use of DNA before there's a system to read it and copy it? It makes one wonder. Could it be that this and many other intricate machinery of life needed intelligent selection, rather than natural selection? Our journey now takes us back in time, to the dusty archives of Earth's history, the fossil record. These remnants of once-living creatures preserved in stone offer a glimpse into the distant past, a chronicle of evolution etched into the very fabric of our planet. If the theory of evolution is true and all life on Earth came from a common ancestor, then the fossil record should reveal a gradual progression of transformations over time. We would expect to see a rich tapestry of transitional forms, fossils that illustrate a seamless progression from one species to another. The fossil record should look like a smooth chain of life, with small changes linking one species to the next. However, what we actually observe tells a different story. While the fossil record undoubtedly demonstrates the existence of extinct creatures and provides glimpses into the history of life on Earth, it's also riddled with gaps, sudden jumps, and bursts of innovation that challenge the idea of slow, gradual evolution. Instead, it points to a history of life marked by sudden changes and bursts of new forms. One of the most striking examples of this is the Cambrian explosion, a biological Big Bang of blueprints for most modern animal groups, when a dazzling array of complex life forms suddenly appeared in the fossil record. These weren't just minor variations on existing themes, they were entirely new body plans, representing a dramatic leap in biological complexity. Where are all the missing links? Evolution struggles to explain these gaps. But if intelligence played a role, then sudden bursts of design does make perfect sense. Chance alone struggles to account for such rapid and precise innovation. But if life was designed, then sudden bursts of complexity are not a mystery. And now, we arrive at the most profound mystery of all, the one that sits at the very heart of our being: consciousness. From the moment we first open our eyes and behold the world around us to the depths of our thoughts, emotions, and dreams, consciousness defines our human experience. It's what makes us who we are. But how did this inner world, this subjective experience of being, arise from the material world? How did we go from a collection of atoms to beings capable of contemplating the vastness of the cosmos and pondering the meaning of our own existence? The traditional evolutionary narrative suggests that consciousness emerged gradually, as the brains of our ancestors became larger and more complex. But consciousness is not simply a matter of processing power. It's like saying that a computer's hardware is responsible for the software it runs. While technically accurate, it misses the essence of what makes software, and by extension consciousness, so remarkable. Computers can process information, store memories, and even learn from experience. But do they feel the weight of their own existence? Do they experience the world in all its richness and wonder? Do they yearn for meaning and connection? If consciousness were simply a product of increasing brain complexity, a byproduct of evolution, we would expect to see a continuum of consciousness throughout the animal kingdom. Instead, could it be that consciousness, like the spark of life itself, was ignited by an intelligence from beyond this world? Throughout our journey, we have encountered wonders that defy easy explanation. We have seen the improbable leap from non-life to life, marveled at the intricate code of DNA, and pondered the origins of consciousness. Like a watch discovered on a deserted beach, these wonders hint at something more, something beyond random chance. Where there's a blueprint, there's a designer. Where there's a code, there's a programmer. Where there's consciousness, there's a mind behind it. So, we are left with a question that has echoed through the ages. Was life on Earth in all its diversity and complexity a result of chance and time? Or was it the result of intelligent selection? A deliberate act of creation by a mind far greater than our own. Some believe that nature found a way from the available building blocks. With enough time and enough random mutations, eventually life would be possible. Others look to the heavens and speak of a divine creator, a god who breathed life into existence. Or perhaps an advanced extraterrestrial civilization seeding life on Earth. But one thing is certain, the quest to understand our origins is a journey worth taking. What do you think? Let us know in the comments section below. If you found this fascinating, give this video a like, subscribe for more deep dives into the awe-inspiring science of our world, and let's keep exploring our home in the universe. Till next time.